And Speedy McArdle in this maiden race, and it's been fairly well supported. They're just about set. Race 9 at Bathurst. Ready. Green light twinkles, arms folding, back and away they go, and out wide Red Hot Jerry showed a little bit of pace. It was supposed to be going back today, but it's in front when they pass the post. In the centre of runners next was Auntie Nelly, and over on the inside Coco Y. Back behind those runners next was Promise Approved, and then we go back along the inside now as they run out of the home straight. Behind them next would have been the Revenue Razor, who's just racing on the pegs at the moment. It's being tracked up by Homestead Lad. Around those runners next now as they worse than midfield as they make their way into the back is She's the Other One. Over on the inside as they make their way down the back, St Elmo's Fire, and then came behind them next Speedy McArdle from Ring Spanner, and into a gallop at the back of the field. Missing the start was Oceans in the Sky, and it's having its first start. As they race down the back now, we got a new leader, and taking over is Promise Approved. Just rolls to the front, getting a sit onto its back now as they're about to run off the back was Red Hot Jerry, and then came Coco Y. Three back the pegs. On the outside of those runners next was Auntie Nelly. It leads up the outside brigade, although whipping around them quickly. Three wide is She's the Other One. Over on the inside of those runners next was the Revenue Razor. It's awkwardly positioned. Around it as they turn around into the home straight was Speedy McArdle, and then came Ring Spanner, who's last of the main bunch, and just on the outside of those runners next, St Elmo's Fire, and a long last is Oceans in the Sky. Don't forget about the late scratching of Time to Share Lombo. They race past the winning post. They're in the lead time in a 48.5 and the first quarter in 31.7, and out in front was Promise Approved. In second spot, moving up on the outside, She's the Other One. Over on the inside, racing in the green TAB Sportsbet colours is Red Hot Jerry, and then came up on the outside of those runners next Auntie Nelly. Three back the inside, Coco Y. On the outside would have been Speedy McArdle, just inclined to hang outwardly a little. Over on the inside of those runners next was the Revenue Razor, and then behind them next Ring Spanner, Homestead Lad, and about third last at the moment as they race down the back is St Elmo's Fire. 31.4 that second quarter. It's a 63.5. They're about to run off the back straight, and in front Promise Galore. Over on its back in second spot was Red Hot Jerry, and then came She's the Other One. Hooking out three wide, coming with a run is Auntie Nelly, and Coco Y's racing on the inside. Ring Spanners around those runners next with Speedy McArdle, who's coming home hard, but it may be giving the leaders too much start. And then Homestead Lad, they swing for home. Promise Galore in front, taken on the outside now by Red Hot Jerry, who swings to the lead. And then third spot, Speedy McArdle, Coco Y, but racing to the lead halfway down the straight is Red Hot Jerry, and it's going to get the cash. Promise Galore in second spot will just get there in front of Speedy McArdle, and then Homestead Lad. Behind those runners next was Coco Y. Along the inside behind them next as they went across the line was Ring Spanner. Then came out wide Auntie Nelly. Just in front of those would have been St Elmo's Fire. She's the Other One. Second last was Auntie Nelly. In fact, will stop quickly after the line. And one of the last ones in was Oceans in the Sky, and the late scratch